Yeah, so I remember the show that I did and came through and filmed with you at Tobin's Market, man, and I was just real impressed by, of course, I was working, but I was still paying attention to everything that was going on. I was just real impressed, like, how you just got on stage and, you had that stage presence and, like you came through and, you had the DJ and you changed your clothes and, you had the balloons and you had the basically the crowd in the palm of your hands, man. Like I was real impressed by that, and I've known that, I haven't seen a lot of your shows and been to a lot of things since then, but I see the posts on social media and they've gotten even bigger and better than that. So like, where did that showmanship come from? Did you always have that, and what makes it just so important for you to want to have just such a great show?
Yeah, man, it's kind of one of those things that just naturally happened. I didn't really have to like make big decisions. The very first show I ever had, I was with like we were like 6 to 9 piece band. We were called The Balance. At that time, when I was 21, there was an MC in the band. There were 3 MCs. One MC's fell out, so there was an open slot for that. I went and tried out for it. Now I'm the MC, and we've been practicing at the practice spot, but it's just been practice and rehearsals.
Right.
So come showtime, we haven't had any dialogue about how things are going to happen, who's going to say what and address whatever, and I just naturally grabbed the crowd by the horns like immediately. It was just in me like that to. If there was announcements, I went ahead and took it upon myself immediately to be like, yo, we got shirts, we got shows coming up, whatever. And I'm the youngest in the group and the newest guy. It's my first show.
Right.
And immediately I was the one that was like, when I say this, you say that, put your hands up. And I was like the middle guy that was stage front. So it was one of those things that just always naturally came to me, which ironically enough, my name is live. And out of anybody that like, any of the groups that I've ever been affiliated with or worked with or partners or friends that I've worked with, I've been the most passionate about the overall live performance. Because nowadays, man, people can get your music, right? When's the last time you bought music? But you might spend $60 to go see Travis Scott or more.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the money is how entertaining can your live show get. But mind you, I've been on that 18 years ago. I was just already very passionate about how can I be captivating as possible? You know what I mean? Especially being like a white MC in a room full of skeptics. Because every show I go to, no matter what, I always pretend like, here's a room full of strangers. What is my best attempt at winning over a bunch of strangers that are skeptical about really any hip hop artist, especially if you're a white guy? It's like, all right, let's see it, you know?
Yeah.
Luckily, they put the bar so low that it's easy for me to exceed expectations. So I think like they get caught off guard a little bit as well. So that tends to work in my favor a little bit. Long story short though, man, I really, if I have a 45-minute set or an hour set, I want your undivided attention the whole time, but you got to earn that shit. You know what I mean? You can't just get up there and be like, I want everybody to pay attention to me. You got to be dope enough and figure out a way to put the brakes, the pause, the stops, to, have your funny moments like a comedian, but then also have the moments where you touch their heart like a preacher, and then show them that you also know how to ball out too. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful concoction of all that, and you got to spin it in your way and your brand as to what kind of artist you are.
That's my daddy.